So, guys, I'm here with the Dominator, Dominick Cruz. Dom, a few days before UFC 269. And I, for one, I'm just excited to see you compete again. How good does it feel?
Feels good. I just like talking to you, man. Let's talk.
Well, yeah, of course we like talking. That's why we talk privately at times also.
Let's go.
But I mean...
Let's go. Well, we don't have to do it private, though. We're right here.
No, I know, but we talk privately, so that's why it proves that we love to talk to each other.
True.
But right now we're talking on air,
So
right?
let's
like
talk. Let's talk privately on
So
air.
let me ask you a question. But that's the problem, right? Like, that's the problem. The things we talk about privately, we aren't supposed to say in public.
And who made that?
That's what
that
you
rule?
just did.
Who made that rule?
That's our rule. You say so
Our
many things
rule?
privately that I would never say publicly. We say things privately.
I never said anything.
No, you and I say things privately that we never would say publicly.
I didn't.
And you literally.
I did not
you
say.
say that,
I did
you
not
do,
say anything
no,
that
but
you wouldn't
do,
want me to say in public.
But you do.
I
say,
held you accountable.
No,
That's
you
different.
do. But
accountability
you do
is
say,
love.
Wait,
DC.
you do say no. It's not.
It's love.
It's love only in the
Accountability is
crew.
love.
It's love only in your mind.
It's just accountability.
Listen,
it's
love.
Only
It's
love.
a generalization.
It's a generalization. It is a generalization.
No,
accountability is love.
No.
Yes, it is.
Dom, listen
so
to
when
me.
you hold your kid accountable for missing something, is it
Yes,
love?
but what are you holding me accountable for?
Do you
though?
do it because you love?
But what are you
not
holding me
watching
accountable
film?
But Dominic, there's different ways to prepare for a fight than watching film. It's not singular.
It's not part of it?
It's not singular. I do watch film. I watch film every single time.
What of
do
my
I watch
fights
film
have you watched?
Do I watch
What of my
do I
fights?
watch fights to the extent that you watch fights? No.
Do you watch film?
I will openly sit here and say I don't watch fights to the extent that Dominick Cruz
And
watches.
that's okay. You don't need to
But then
watch
what
it. Do
makes
you
that
watch
what-
it at all, though?
But I do watch film every single time. Every fighter.
What of my fights
I watch.
have you watched?
I've watched every one of
Which
your
one?
fights.
Which one?
I've called your last fights. I've called your last 2 fights.
Okay, so that's different.
So I watched
You didn't
those
go
fights,
back and watch
but
the film, though. You
but
called it.
But Cruzy, before those fights, I watched prior fights. I watched winning fights. I watched losing fights.
Yeah.
I watch all the fights.
Okay.
It's the idea that you know where this idea comes from though, and this is why this is great, right? You and I.
Yeah.
Because when you say stuff like DC, you don't watch fights, I don't bother to combat it. So then you take it as fact. Because I don't say, well, no, I do, Dominic, because I feel no need to have to really tell you why or how I prepare for my fights.
Okay, so it's my interpretation.
It's your interpretation that I don't watch the fights because I don't combat that you, when you say, oh, you don't watch fights, I don't go, oh, no, Dominic, I do watch fights. So then you take that as me admitting that I don't, but the reality is I do.
You don't think it has anything to do with how you call fights that I can make that determination?
How do I call fights?
I'm just saying. You
Dude,
know,
listen.
When I heard you call my fight, I don't know.
Cruz, what did I say wrong in your fight? You tell me.
Nothing. I don't listen to it. I muted. I said that.
But then how do you know that? You just literally said when you called my fight, I was like, I don't know.
When you talk to me about what I do, like what's my move? You say to your knee tap. Well, how do I set it up? And
No,
why?
so listen. So I'll tell you how I think you set up your knee tap. So you'll move in your stance, right? If a guy, when you're moving, just like that shit you tried to teach me that I could not get. When you move in your stance, right? If a guy gets out of position, you hit him every time.
Yeah.
The right hand, when you do this one combination where you split, you throw a punch. That's how you get to your double. Another one is when the guy misses. That's when you get to the underhook.
Which punch is DC?
It's the right hand. The right hand dips to the double knee pick.
Yeah.
To the knee pick. It's like Dominick Cruz. I've watched you for years.
Okay.
I've watched you. I've studied you. But you think that's the thing though,
Right.
because I don't combat your opinions. You continue to build on those opinions. And honestly, can I say something?
Please.
Can I tell you something right now, as a friend?
Please.
It was wrong of you to say what you said this morning.
Oh, so I'm wrong.
Because that was not fair of you as a colleague to do that publicly. You tell me.
To do well,
just
what
like
did,
you tell
what
me.
did I do?
Going
though?
up there, because the reality is,
What
even
did I
if
do?
you said, Dominic, even if you said, DC's my brother, right? You and I, brothers.
Yeah.
They'll never come between us.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
Yep.
But even if you say that, they won't run that. They won't run that you say
But
that. We're
what
brothers.
What did they run? Because I've been doing.
I don't like
media.
listening to Daniel Cormier commentate. I mute it. I don't think he watches the fights. I don't think he wants to be there. He gets his money and he leaves. Dom, that's not fair.
I'm not allowed to say what I feel.
Dom, not
I'm
publicly.
wrong
Dom,
now.
that's
For,
bullshit,
I'm wrong
Dom.
for being
That
for
is
telling
that
my.
is a blatant mistrust
So
of a friendship
how about
and
this?
as a colleague.
Let's do this then. You tell me what you feel about me as an analyst, and you tell the camera right now.
I think you're a fantastic analyst.
Okay. Why?
Because you're prepared. I think you enjoy the fights, and you love your job. I
Okay,
think you're a fantastic
now
analyst.
tell what I'm not good at. Say it. So there's things that I'm not that you don't believe I'm good at. Say it. Tell the camera. Let's go. Hit me with some feedback.
I think you can be a bit dry.
Okay, good.
But
What
it doesn't
else?
matter.
Yeah,
we can't
no,
all be the same.
See, but I don't need you to make
But
it
no,
better.
we
Just
can't
the
all,
feedback.
No, I'm saying we can't all be the same.
I don't need
so
to hear
it's like
that.
we all
Just
play
give me
different
the
roles.
just
That's
give
it.
me the
I think
negative
that
feedback.
is the only
Dry.
thing. You can be a bit dry.
Fair. Okay,
That's
what
it.
else? That's it.
That's it. That's all.
Okay. So all
I
I
think you
said
could be a bit
was
dry.
that you could watch more film, and
But
that
I don't
think.
have to watch as much film as you to be prepared.
But see, you don't need to defend if it's true. There's nothing to defend if it's not true.
But Dominic, I'm just saying though, it's your opinion. Opinions are.
I'm allowed to have
We all
one.
have them. We all have them.
And you're allowed to have yours. I'm dry. I don't believe that, but that's okay.
You don't think you're dry?
No.
Dominick Cruz.
I add so much sodium and
No,
seasoning and all kinds of shit
I'm talking
to that.
about like Dom.
Sodium just
you're,
sounds
you're,
good
you're
right
to the,
now.
D, you're to the point, D. You're to the point, D. You're to the point.
That's
That's
what-
what I mean by dry.
What's the job? I'm
You're
an
to the-
analyst. Am I there to be a comedian?
Yes. No, but dude, it could take a little bit. It could be a little entertaining at times, you know.
I am entertaining.
Guys, I've been sent over to mediate.
Oh,
I was told to come over.
come on,
I was
Bisbee.
told-
Wait, stop. After watching you two fight so many times, how the
Whoa,
hell
whoa,
are
whoa.
you gonna mediate? So the reality is,
we
I'm
just said that we love each other, didn't
But
we?
well, I told him I loved him earlier.
I actually love both of you.
I love
guys.
both of
But
you.
why don't you just do some research on your conversation?
What is, so wait a minute. You two?
It's a fact.
I know that's what he said. I know,
That's crazy, right?
I'm having a
So let
laugh.
me ask you a question. Tell Dominic that's wrong.
Dominic, that's wrong.
See, Dominic?
No. Hold on. No, because.
Why is that wrong?
Can I speak frankly?
How
Yes.
am I not allowed to have an
Can I
opinion?
speak?
Speak frankly.
You know what
Go
I
ahead.
mean? Because I know there used to be a guy, 'cause we had this conversation on Saturday, right?
Yes.
We did have this conversation last Saturday.
Yes.
You used to have someone that assisted you with your
I
research.
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I said to him, and you said, no, you haven't done that for a long time.
Yes.
A, because you wanted to know the research better yourself, and B, because you save money. But we did actually have that conversation last
Right?
Saturday.
That was last Saturday,
I mean,
Cruz.
wow.
So you didn't-
Just
so
put me
you
in the
did
Middle
have
East. I
somebody-
was
I
solved
did
all the
initially.
problems.
So I did initially.
And what-
I did have a
explain-
researcher.
explain-
So I had a researcher that I would pay. He would give me all my notes, and I would go and call the fights.
Right.
But then the reality is, you.
So how is that watching film?
But then I would watch the fight still. But the guy would give me all the background stuff and all that. But
Why?
when
That's
I
your
stopped
job.
Dude.
He just wanted
Let me ask you a
extra.
question. Did you think about doing that too? But then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
did you?
no.
So what happened? Why didn't you do it?
I'll tell you why.
Okay, tell me.
I like to give the first fight on the prelims the same amount of attention and respect
Yes. Oh
as
my
the main
God.
event.
You're such a. Oh my God. You brown nosed son of a
Oh
bitch.
my God.
You told me
Listen.
that shit was too much.
No, yeah.
It was way
No,
too
needs to
much.
be one
You're
guy
doing
who
the
keeps
Dominick
it real
Cruz now.
because of this.
The
This is
no,
the
the
thing.
reality is though. The reality is though, Cruz.
I'm just keeping it real, and I'm
No.
allowed to have. You can tell. Give me feedback why I suck as an analyst. I'll
No,
hear it.
I'm not. He
I'm
doesn't
not gonna.
suck
I'm
in
not
any
gonna
way.
defend anything.
He doesn't suck in any
I
way.
don't think you're.
I'm dry. He said I'm dry. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
but we all have our styles. You're like I goof around sometimes. You goof around
Yeah.
sometimes. You come from with your own style. That doesn't mean it's good or it's bad.
Yeah, and I don't think you're bad
people
either. I just said
appreciate
watch
that.
think you're a
film.
great
I didn't
analyst.
say you were
I think
bad.
you're a great analyst.
I think when it comes to analysts, I think you're probably
I think-
one of, if not the best.
The best.
I think
in
we-
terms
I
of
think
the
we
X's
work
and the
well
O's.
together.
Yeah.
I agree. I will say this though: media did you dirty, not me.
Who?
So
How?
you think
Why?
they misquoted what you said?
Yeah, because They didn't put any of the loving stuff I said, did they?
Because they don't.
They never will though.
Yeah, but that's not my fault. Don't get mad at me for that.
But I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying that as a colleague.
But I didn't do anything
I'm
wrong.
just saying
A
that as
little
a
bit of
colleague.
a professional
As
respect, courtesy.
a professional courtesy, you don't do that to your teammates.
Do what?
You don't go publicly
Hold
and say this.
accountability?
But you say this to me. You say this to me.
To your face.
You do, but then it's like those
So
things
that's-
you don't say in the public. Mike, you don't say those in the public.
No, you don't.
It's
to
accountability.
be fair, but
Why?
be careful because he will try and fight you. He's tried to fight me many
On
times.
many
You tried to
occasions.
fight me, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, you
I'm
look
only
at my
going to
size and you're like,
I'm
I'll pick
here
you up, you little
to stop
bastard, and
this.
throw you through the window.
Stop.
Exact
This
words.
This has gone
Breathing
completely off the
machine.
rails. I mean, stylish. You're 40. what are you
42.
What are you wearing?
He said he liked them. He said he
like
didn't
them.
like
I
them.
mean, your style is too stylish for an old man. We're all old men.
But
now.
I'm a
The
fucking
only
idiot.
one that's young now is Dominick Cruz.
Damn.
Now, Cruz, we got to talk nothing about the fight because you go on a tangent just
We
like
don't
you
need
always
to
do.
talk about the fight.
But I
You know
want to
what's
talk
gonna
about the fight.
happen, man. I'm
So
gonna
what's
go out
gonna
there and
happen?
fight. He's a knockout artist. I gotta be slick. I gotta be quick. I gotta be fast. He's trying to knock me out. I gotta make him miss, and I gotta do me. Take him down, put him on his butt, make sure he doesn't do that to me. He's gonna try to take me down. He's gonna try to put me
Yeah.
on the fence. He's gonna try to head me off. He's gonna try to kick my legs. I've done preparation for those things. It's Pedro Munoz. He's the fucking man. Like,
Yeah.
I know he knows how to fight. He's got experience. I'm prepared for that. I'm ready to go. But this stuff that we're talking about is much more fun because now the media can't create some dark picture that I don't appreciate you as an analyst, because this is the truth.
I
do appreciate you as an analyst.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I do. I think that you're an Olympic gold medalist and you bring a different repertoire in that vision that I don't have.
But I don't think there's a right or wrong here.
Agreed. I'm not wrong. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
We all bring our own dynamic. You have your style, I have my style.
Maybe not watching film works for you.
But I do watch film. Dude, I tell him that because I don't watch as much film as him.
You got no patience for that.
But I do.
You can barely sit through the meetings, man.
Bro, I
you
don't
hate it.
I really don't though. Like I go to those meetings. Listen, there's not really.
You were there to talk to me, and then you're off the screen. You're gone. Who knows what you're doing?
Well, because I'm
Nobody
writing my notes. Everything you're saying, I'm writing the notes down. That's what I'm doing.
No, because I'm the same way. Because when we're on those fight
we're
meetings,
trying to do them on our phones
have my
because
phone
I
in
can't
my
type
hand,
as fast.
and I'm doing that, and then I feel like saying, "Hey, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm listening to what you're saying."
Thank you for that courtesy, Bisping.
I'm looking at my phone because
Listen,
I'm
I
actually.
can't do this anymore, guys. Look, I appreciate your time, Dom. You're the man.
You're the
I'm
man.
glad you were able to come and explain.
What about me?
Bisbee, thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate it.